Hi everyone, my name is Vlada. I recently joined the Wolsen real estate team. Today it's my first video at the sales gallery and we are here at the Rider Wynwood. Let's get started. Today we are at Sales Gallery, the Rider Wynwood, and here's Jake, Sales Director, and he will tell us more about upcoming project.
Thanks for joining us, Vlada. It's a pleasure to have you. Very excited to talk to you about the Rider at Wynwood today. We were talking off camera a little before about how incredible the growth is in Wynwood, and I think the Rider will play an integral part in really helping this neighborhood move to the next level in the next few years. First and foremost, I want to let you know where the name The Rider comes from.
Yes.
It was derived from two different sources of inspiration. One of those, of course, being the Brightline train. So, as we all know, Miami's seen rapid growth over the last few years, and there's been an influx of people from all over the country and all over the world coming to move to this incredible city. But one thing has kind of held it back from truly becoming a world-class city, and in my opinion, that is the public transportation system.
Yeah.
Traffic has been crazy in recent years, and especially during season. So it's a much needed aspect of the city that we really need to move to that next level. And very excited that in the next couple of years, we'll finally have a local train line. So that planned train stop is going to be very close to our sales gallery. So far, the estimates are that it's going to be right on 27th Street, essentially where we're sitting right now.
Yeah.
And that train will be operated by the Brightline. It'll run along the Brightline tracks. There will be several stops in downtown Miami, one in Wynwood, another one in Design District, Mimo area, and then several others going north in Miami. Eventually, that train will connect to the Aventura Brightline station, and then you can transfer over to the actual Brightline and take that all the way up to Orlando.
That sounds amazing. I didn't know all of this information. That's going to help a lot Miami to have less traffic, and it's very convenient for people.
Yes, absolutely. So the second source of inspiration for the name The Rider is derived from a classic film from the 1970s called Easy Rider. That movie starred Peter Fonda and Dennis Hopper and was really one of the first American films to truly highlight motorcycle culture. So the developer, being a fan of motorcycles, decided to purchase an entire fleet of motorcycles. So we have vintage Harley Davidsons, BMWs, Triumphs, the whole nine. And those will be used as decor, as you see here, throughout the common areas of the building. And the remainder of that fleet that he purchased will be at the disposal of residents in the building. So if you live here or you're renting here, as long as you have a motorcycle license, you're able to access those motorcycles and use them as rentals and travel around town driving them. If motorcycles are a little too powerful for you, we also have Vespas, electric bicycles, and scooters.
Oh, Vespa is my favorite. I used to have one.
Vespas are amazing.
So if somebody loves bikes, as a developer, this is a perfect pre-construction for them.
Yeah, we like to say, come to the Rider and take a ride on the wild side.
Wow.
Also, I think it's important to stress really the concept behind this building is the locality of it. They always say when making a real estate purchase, what's the single most important thing? And that's location, location, location. And where the Rider is located at 94 Northeast 29th Street is perfectly situated at the crossroads between all these emerging neighborhoods. So you have Wynwood, of course, which is art-centric and alive and has this incredible nightlife and restaurant scene. Then just directly across the street on 29th, you enter into Midtown, which has its own vibe and its own character. It's a little slower pace, but it also has some amazing restaurants, plenty of gyms and yoga studios, the Trader Joe's and the Target. And coming on 29th in Biscayne, we'll have a Whole Foods very soon.
Yes.
So
yeah, excited about it.
Much welcome to see that Whole Foods coming in. And of course, where the building is positioned, you're also walking distance to Edgewater and Design District. So you have all four of these amazing neighborhoods that are truly the future of Miami at your disposal.
This is my favorite question in all interviews and all upcoming pre-construction projects. Please tell me about the team, about the developers. What was their idea?
Sure, absolutely. So the project was conceptualized by the Realtor Group. It's a developer that's been in business in Miami for 40 plus years. And they've delivered iconic projects like the JP Morgan headquarters at 1450 Brickell, the Sabadell Financial Center, also in Brickell. And most recently, as far as condominiums, they delivered the Bond on Brickell, which has had an incredible response. Resales are going great there. Rental rates are amazing. And just the general sentiment of the building is very positive. That building had a similar design team behind it. And the concept for that building with the name The Bond was British themed. So the same way that that building has an emphasis on British culture, the Rider at Wynwood will emphasize 1970s rock and roll Americana. Aside from them, our architect is Deforma Studio, which is a Miami-based firm. And they've done high-end residential, single-family homes, condominiums, and they've done projects throughout South Florida, also in South America. The interior design is also by a Miami-based company called Rodica, and they've been in business for over 20 years and have done everything from high-end residential to luxury yachts and even private jets. So bringing a whole new flair to Miami, a design concept that's totally different from anything that's on the market right now, and an aesthetic that truly matches the neighborhood of Wynwood. And of course, Adriana Hoyos is doing our furniture packages for the units themselves, and sales are brought to you by Cervera Real Estate.
And now it's so exciting to look at scale, model, and get to know more about upcoming building.
Sure. So this is the building itself. There are 146 units. And a mix of studios, one bedrooms plus den, two bedrooms plus den, 3 bedrooms, and 3 bedrooms plus den. So something for everybody in the building. There are 12 stories. That's one of the other things that I really like about Wynwood is it reminds me a lot of Brooklyn, New York, and that most of the neighborhood is zoned for mid-rise buildings. So it really has that local feel to it. The building itself, another nice value add for this building is, as we were talking about it earlier, almost all of the units have outdoor space.
Yes.
And that's something that you'll notice with a lot of the newer buildings that are going up in the general area. developers have decided not to opt with terraces on every unit. So I think it's really important, as we were discussing, people that live in Miami,
they want
here
to enjoy the weather, the view. Even if there's no ocean view, there's still a city vibe, right?
Sure, right, exactly. You want to be outside, you want to enjoy the weather and soak up the sun. So the developer decided to implement terraces in almost every unit. The terraces range from about 40 square feet all the way on the west side of the building. We have these incredible lanai units that have upwards of 800 square feet of outdoor space. So being in Wynwood, enjoying the life here, soaking up the neighborhood, that is certainly a good unit type to take a look at. And there's even the possibility of implementing small jacuzzis in some of those outdoor spaces. So the ultimate just location to really just enjoy the neighborhood and live what the Wynwood life really is.
So if you're an investor, this information is going to be very useful for you. Please tell us about the rental and restriction in this building.
Sure. Continuing with just living the Wynwood life and living free and being a free spirit, a creative, and what we call a digital nomad, which happens to make up a large part of the workforce of the neighborhood. We wanted to make sure that the rental restrictions in this building were limitless. So unit owners can rent their unit out on an annual basis like you would in a typical condominium building, but you even have the option to rent it out on a daily basis. So as an owner, you can elect to put it on whatever platform you prefer, Airbnb, VRBO, etc., or you can take advantage of our in-house management program. And everything will be handled seamlessly through our app. It's amazing. You can book tenants in the app. You can schedule cleanings. You can schedule your dog at the dog spa, dog walker. You can call up valet. And you can even look at Brightline schedules and book tickets. So just really a one-stop shop for everything, and just makes the whole process very easy for unit owners. So as far as amenities, we have some really amazing stuff in the building. Starting with our ground floor, you saw the motorcycle bookcase that will be in our residence lounge. And of course, we'll have a 24-hour concierge in the lobby level as well. On the 9th floor, we have our state-of-the-art gym, which has techno gym equipment, Peloton bikes, workout mirrors, and a really cool industrial chic look to it. As you're walking out of the gym, you'll pass by our co-ed sauna. And that's about right here. So you'll still have some eastward views looking towards the bay from there. And as you come outside, you'll enter this beautiful Serenity Garden area. That Serenity Garden has a space for outdoor yoga, Pilates, that sort of thing. There's also 2 infrared saunas there and 4 cold plunge pools.
Oh, wow.
Everybody loves the cold plunges. Yeah, it's a dream. I love having that. Every project that I've worked on before, buyers just kept coming in saying, "Hey, do you have cold plunges?" And we didn't have them. So when I found out that we had them here on this project, I was elated.
Deal breaker.
Yeah, definitely. There was also a space over here where there's like a lounge area, and you can have breakfast and enjoy all the outdoor artwork in Wynwood. Aside from that, my favorite amenity in the building is also located on the 9th floor, and that's called Vinyl. That's our residence lounge and vinyl listening room. And within that area, we'll have billiards and plenty of lounge chairs and things like that. But we have this amazing system right here. This is called a Brion Vega. And this product is a world-class product. It's handmade They only make about 50 of them a year, and they take between 5 and 6 months to complete each one. And this is just an elite record player. It produces the most amazing sound you've ever heard. And aside from the system itself, we'll have a curated record collection that will be on tap for residents in the building. And residents are also encouraged to bring their own records and just really enjoy the space. Outside of that, on the 9th floor, we have 2 spaces on the roof of the 12th floor. One is a full-size pool with a sun deck and some cabana areas, some lounge chairs, and even a bar. That's private just for residents. On this side of the 12th floor, we have a space for a restaurant and bar. So what's great about that is that restaurant and bar will be open to the public. And the developer even thought so far ahead that they wanted to make sure that the residents didn't worry about elevator traffic and just the wear and tear of having people on the roof frequently visiting this restaurant. So they implemented 2 elevators to service that restaurant itself, separate from the 3 resident elevators over here. So you'll never be disturbed, and you'll always have a really cool place to come and visit and enjoy dinner and grab drinks with friends.
Very convenient.
Mm-hmm.
Let's take a look what the kitchen will look like and the finishing.
Yeah, so here we have a representation of what some of the larger unit types, their kitchens will look like. And we have these beautiful cabinets. These are actually placeholders until we get our final versions of the cabinets. The cabinets will be by Italcraft and will look more similar to something here. There'll be a little bit of a darker color. And Italcraft is a fantastic Italian luxury brand. They are also based here locally in Miami, and really happy to have them in the building. Also, all of our appliances, sticking with the imported European thing, they're all by a company called Bertazzoni. This is also a luxury Italian manufacturer. It's a family-operated business that has been in operation for about 100+ years. So all of this will be offered in the building, these beautiful refrigerators. And as you see, we've got these cheesecakes here for our buyers when you sign a contract here at the Rider. We like to sweeten the deal with cheesecakes from Chevrolet, the best in town.
You just need to buy an apartment just for this. I think this is good motivation.
Aside from that, our countertops are all by Constantino, and this is a material called Dekton. It's heat resistant, scratch resistant, really versatile and great in terms of usability. There's not a lot of wear and tear that will happen on these, and just the look of them itself is just a really beautiful style.
And now, moment of truth. Let's talk pricing.
Sure, our pricing is very competitive. We just launched the project about a month ago, and the response has been incredible. We're in reservation phase right now, and we're already reserving at a rapid pace. So that's a very good indication of how the market is taking this project. Prices start right now in the 600s for studios and go up north of $2 million for 3 bedrooms plus den. So we have an offering for everybody. Like I said, being that we just launched and we're in reservations, we are in friends and family pricing. So I encourage all agents like yourself to bring your buyers and show them this incredible project.
And what is the square footage of the biggest units?
So the units start about 511 square feet in the studios and go up to north of 1,600 square feet for the 3 bedrooms plus den.
Yeah,
so really sizable.
Yes.
Yeah.
plus
Absolutely.
the outdoor space, and some of them has big terraces. So
Exactly.
it depends what you will choose. Sounds great. I think it's very affordable for Miami, and the concept of the building of the project is just breathtaking.
Thank you very much, Vlada. I appreciate it.
If you have any question about this project, please contact Wolsen team and we would love to help you. Information is below, and don't forget to subscribe.